So guess who didn't need any more glitter lip wear? That would be me. And look what I got. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. You don't have to tell me. Might as well grab these other joints, right? This shit is so uncalled for. I feel like this needs to be done properly or not at all. So I'm gonna turn you off until I get these two that I can't find together. So randomly speaking, I got this turquoise, teal turquoise, which I'll never wear with anything ever in public, I'm sure. But I have a few teal items for which I could play around with ideas. So anyway, this is all the everyone's glitter collection that I got. Most of you will know most of these brands, but oh man, I thought I was recording. Man, y'all missed it. But at least you only missed this color. I'm starting, which is unheard of. It's ridiculous. Don't ever do this if you do lip swatches. But I'm starting with a darker color first, because these are all glitters, except for this one. Oh, and the next one. But the rest are glitters. I don't like grinning with my with dark colors because my teeth look more yellow. They are yellow. No sense in me lying. But they look more yellow with dark colors. So, ooh, my age lines are coming through with the weight. It's less sticky as it dries, so maybe it would stop being sticky altogether. That didn't come off much, but it did come off a little bit. But I didn't even let it dry that well. Long as you wiping it off. I'm keeping hemp oil on my lips in between. I'm just going to glide through the ones that aren't open because I don't want to open something and then kick off the expiration date unjustly. That's a glitter one, for sure. Definitely glitter. Hard to remove. It's not a whole ass bad sign. That's dry already. This is gunmetal, silver, glitter. I mean, I'm making these names up as I go. Oh no. Okay. This coming off. Now, there are about 3 of these that were, that's one of them. That was eyeshadow. Not for lips. But you know, that makes me wonder what they put in eyeshadow. What do they put in eyeshadow? So you don't get this because it's for eyes, for sure. Same here, it's for eyes. So that's what we're going to use it for. I'm not going to play with these people and they fucked up ingredients, especially while these tariffs are going on. I said tariffs, but it sounded like I said terrorists. But they are tariffs that are executed by terrorists, so same thing. You know how they covering this shit up? They're calling this lip topper. So it's not lipstick per se, but you put it on top of lipstick to give your lipstick some glitter. If you put this on bare, it stings a little bit like those eyeshadows that were supposed. That's probably why this shit was on sale. Okay, that's okay. We have plenty. We have plenty to use instead. So I'm gonna have a whole collection of these. This I've worn a lot, actually. Creamy too? Yeah. Cheap ass shit be bomb sometimes. Yes. I feel like my lips just got repaired. You gonna see what this purple talking about. Super pretty. Prince wouldn't be disappointed. He wouldn't be mad. This is what I'm about to do. I am far from mad at this gloss. Far from mad. Not angry at all. It was not going to let me open it. See what this mother of pearl is talking about. Yeah, I was just going to use that to highlight. I underestimated it though. It's very pretty. I have just a container so as I can see through it. Yeah, for all my glitter lip wear. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it pays to be not a hoarder, but it pays to be a container queen. It pays. So an FYI, that label will come. This label will come right off. I just didn't want to take it off yet. I like that it makes it look like it's labeled. It's like an official container. Oh, that's nice, really, and it feels nice. For now, though, I'll put this because I'm really trying to wear these out because I'm too cheap to throw them away. And who wants to use lipstick? Nobody. Although I would actually use lipstick from family, which you still shouldn't because you never know. And then sometimes you do know because some of the females in my family I should not share lipstick with. But I would because love does make you do things. Oh, you can't tell me nothing. To blot or not to blot? Actually, when you become a woman, you appreciate blotting. When you're young and you just learn about lipstick, and so you learn something, and the 2s plus 2s equals the 4s, and then you see a supposedly knowledgeable, experienced person put a whole new application of lipstick, and then proceed to blot that bitch off like they didn't pay you know how much for that particular brand of lip wear. And so as a young person, you're like, girl, that's a week's application you just put on there. But I have cheap lip, I just put the cheap stuff on to demonstrate. But anyway, but even cheap stuff, as you know now, has extended wear lippies. So yeah, you learn to value. I want to say very quickly, but not very quickly. But eventually, you learn the value of blotting a good lippy. It's kind of important. As far as lippies go, it's kind of important. I was thinking about blotting a little glitter on, but it actually is glittery because of the mother of pearl. But I already actually had a mother of pearl that isn't extended wear. I did too much. So this video is much longer than it needed to be, but I'll whittle it down accordingly. So these wound up being my shadows. And there's probably, and the other, how many is it, 20? So Lord help me not to get any more lippies. Bitch, if y'all are with eyeshadows, anything like I have been with this glitter lip situation, and it's sincere, then I owe y'all an apology. Because I can't stop. I can't stop. And I know when I see my sister, she got some glitter stuff. I think hers is eyeshadow though. So, and you know what? I'm gonna be happy to receive it. I have learned in my y'all will never believe that I'm that person. When people say, what do you want for Christmas, or what do you want for whatever? And I would always say, how mothers say nothing. No, nothing. I'm just fine. I'm just happy that everybody's healthy and blah blah. And they really do want it to be all about them. Well, I am that person after which that saying was modeled. When someone tells you they don't want anything. All my life, I really have not wanted. What do you want for your nothing? What do you want for nothing? What do you want for Christmas? Nothing. What do you want for nothing? And I mean that. I mean it. And in looking back over the years, I think a lot of it's come from wanting so to make sure that I'm not like people that I perceive as greedy or liars or selfish, or I didn't want to be that person. So I didn't want people thinking of me on a special occasion, me as an individual. If everybody's celebrating something together, like if the basketball team, if we just won the playoffs, okay, I'm all in. We did that, right? But for me, no. And a plethora of reasons. I didn't want to be that selfish person, and it felt real narcissistic to me to go around telling everybody, oh, this is what I did, celebrate me. It just feels narcissistic. If it's deserving, I get that. But what I see in the general public makes me automatically affiliate that with narcissism. So I don't want any parts of that. And also, in the same vein of narcissism, there are people who will give you gifts with the expectation of reciprocation. equal or better, or just reciprocation in general. It doesn't matter. You know, it might not matter what you spend on something, but they want to feel like they equate you doing something for them or buying them something as you caring as much as they cared about you when they made the purchase. That's reciprocation. To me, that's not genuine generosity, and I don't want anything less than genuine generosity. So if I give somebody something, I gave it to them for them to have. Like, I could never, it irks me for somebody to say, I gave such and such thing and they didn't even appreciate it. Well, did you give it to them for them to appreciate it? Or did you give it to them because you wanted them to have it, knowing that there was a chance they wouldn't appreciate it? But if they didn't, so what? You gave it to them to do whatever the fuck they want to. If they want to throw it in the trash, that's what they wanted to do with it, because it was a gift from me. That's how I feel. Now, it won't keep me giving a motherfucker a gift if that's how they do me. But I won't be offended, because when I give something, I gave it for them to have. And my thing is, they didn't like it, so they threw it away. I get it. You know, I wanted to surprise them. They didn't know. They probably didn't know it was from me. I do shit anonymously. Probably didn't even know it was from me. So it just does my heart. It does, if you want to call it self, it does my heart to feel good that somebody saw something done for them and they don't know where it came from. Oh, that's fulfilling for me. And to me, that's real generosity. Real generosity ends up being selfish, because of fulfilling feeling you get from, I guess you get pacified because you're like, oh, it was something helpful to that person. You know, something to make their life better or easier or whatever. But yeah, these fake opportunist assholes, I don't want nothing from them. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. No, thank you. Don't do me any favors. How about that? You know the type. You say yes to them, but it is going to cost you. Believe me when I tell you. It's going to cost you. I still have these. I have 3 of these. I kept going back thinking that I would see this color and I'd be like, is that the same color I have? Or is it? 3 times I did that shit. So I have 3 of these. The other one's probably in my purse. Mister's done with the, oh, that looks a little darker, doesn't it? Nope. It's the same. See? That's what I did. But they close enough for it not to matter. I shouldn't have got another one.